In 1986, CNMI residents became U.S. citizens. The announcement came in by fax, signed by President Reagan. That same year, Anthony Macarenas began going through the process of becoming a police officer, a position he has held ever since. He's seen a lot of things over the years. In the early days of television on Saipan, Macarenas pulled over one of the Saipan cable employees who was driving erratically. The judge turned the conviction into a teaching moment.
One of those people that used to work for Saipan Cable TV, I arrested him for DUI. So part of his sentence is to come up with a script telling the people the dangers of being under the influence.
Quiet, sturdy, competent, fair. Those are words that describe Anthony Macarenas. Didn't matter if you were Joe Schmo, the governor, or family. If you violated the law, you were going to be dealt with.
I know I gave the Governor Freilan Tenorio a ticket for speeding.
Macarenas and his partner knew the car, and they also knew the governor was breaking the law.
I know it's him because he was driving his town car that time. Yeah, he was driving a town car, so we put him over. So even the other guy said, "Hey, you gonna do it or you do it?" I said, "Man, no choice. Looks like I'm gonna do it because you don't want to do it because you're asking me that question." So I just do it, and I did professionally. I didn't hesitate. I just have to do what I need to do.
Governor Tenorio then did what he needed to do, change the law.
So when I stopped him, he was on the phone, so I was just preparing the ticket. When I approached him and I explained that, hey, I'm giving a ticket for the speed, he didn't say much, he just signed it, and then he just went on. And then a week later, that's when I know that the speed limit were lifted up.
Yes, you heard that right. The speed limit on Middle Road at the time was 35. Following week, post-ticket, governor changed it to 45. You can call that newfound speed doing the Macarena, and the memory elicits a rare smile from a guy who was all business, as did the memory of pulling over his dad.
Even my father, when I put him over, my sister in the back was not wearing seatbelt, but I gave him a ticket. I said, I told you in the beginning when I joined this job, there is no excuses to anybody, even my own family. So he even got a ticket. But before he died, I whispered to his ear, I said, "Please forgive me for what I did, because that's my job."
In the early days of Macarenas' career, communication services were not good, especially in the northern areas of Saipan. There were more fights and dangerous situations, and poor communication meant sometimes going in with no help.
Once there's any call for fight down in San Roque or beyond San Roque, you pray that your backup is somewhere.
Communications have markedly improved, and so has the equipment. Officers now carry tasers instead of pepper spray. But Macarenas says de-escalation remains the most important tool.
But before you even draw your taser, your weapon, there are levels of force that you need to make sure that it's in place before you even decide to either take a person's life or you can end the situation peacefully. But again, it all depends. Every situation is different, and it all boils down to the officer, how to deal with it, how to confront it, and how to neutralize it, and make sure and assure that nobody's hurt.
The veteran officer will retire at the end of the month. He says the NMI is a much safer place to live and work than it used to be.
I've noticed that the crime started to wind down, not like in the 80s where it's really high. Every day is a fight. When I graduated in the camp, every day is a fight. I'll be patrolling inside the village. They'll throw my police car with beer can, lumber, rocks, but and as soon as you turn around to see it, they split. So those are the things that I see that changes. The attitude of people really changes. Those people that used to throw rocks to my police car are now grandparents, and I'm pretty much sure they already said they had enough. They had their time, and I'm thankful that they changed, and that's what kind of changed us too in the department, is to be more proactive to the community and be more open to the community and listen to their issues, listen to their problems, because that's what we are. We're not just out there to react, but to be proactive in all facts of life, from people's problems to the people that needs help.
We will have more with Anthony Macarenas on Monday. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.